Hey guys, welcome to Mindful Moments with Megan. I've got a quick little core yoga flow for us today. You can do this as a warm up activity for the core. You can do this as just a little extra add on for the core. To me, after having my three kids, my core is one of those things that gone. So anything that I can do to just really engage those muscles every day, if possible, can be helpful. So hopefully this little 5-minute doozy will get you motivated. So let's start lying down on our backs, comfortable supine posture here. Knees can be bent. Maybe place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Now let's just take a moment to connect to the breath. Maybe tilt your pelvis up just a tad. Really start to feel those core muscles engage. And don't forget to breathe. On your next inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Try to feel the whole length of your spine connected to your mat, from the top of your head, down your neck, down in between your shoulders, all the way to your tailbone. And maybe just start with some side to side rocks. Should feel good on the low spine. Waking up those core muscles. And maybe take it into some rolls here, bringing the knees in a little bit, out to the side. And reverse it. Bring the knees into the chest one more time. Tee your arms out to the side and very gently just drop both knees to one side. Doesn't matter which one, we're going to do both. And just kind of let them hang heavy here. If coming all the way down to the ground is a challenge, you can always prop a block underneath your knees as well. Might feel some cracks of the spine here. And if it feels okay, maybe gaze over the left shoulder. And bring your gaze back up to the ceiling. Lift the knees back up. Give it a little side to side rock here for a second. And then teeing out the arms again, drop the knees to the opposite side. Same deal if you need to prop a block underneath the knees. That could be helpful. And maybe bring your gaze to the right side or the opposite side of where you just were. And don't forget to breathe. Sometimes in these spinal twists, it's a little challenging to remember to breathe. Nice and slow, bring the knees back up, and we're going to slowly kind of rock and roll ourselves up. Doesn't need to be too quick, but eventually we get there. And we're going to come into a tabletop. So maybe cross your ankles, step your feet back, or however it is that you get to your tabletop. Stacking the shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So when you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze, lift your tail. Exhale, round the spine, scoop out that belly button. And again, inhale, drop the belly, lift. And exhale, scoop out that spine, chin to chest. Nice. And take a moment here. Come back to center. Any gentle movements that you might need to take before we move into the next progression here. We're going to take a couple bird dog postures. So on a bird dog, start by sending your left toes back and extend the right arm forward. And if this is enough of a challenge for you, you can hold it right here. Or perhaps maybe we lift that back leg up off the mat, keeping that leg nice and straight, engage the core. And on our next exhale, we're going to squeeze elbow to knee. Extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. And one more time, squeeze. Extend. Drop those arms back down. Switching over to the opposite side. Right leg is extended behind you. Left arm comes up. And again, option to hold it right here, engaging those core muscles, those glute muscles. Or maybe lift up that back foot. You can also just hold the posture here for a moment. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, we squeeze, extend, exhale, squeeze. And one more time, squeeze. Extend those arms back out, drop it back down. All right, bring your left hand more towards your right in the center. We're going to open up to a supported side plank. So the right foot is going to come towards the back of your mat. Keeping that left knee down, right arm comes up. Option to stay right here. Maybe lift your gaze up towards the ceiling, sending the hips forward. And breathe. And if you want to add on a little additional challenge, maybe bring that foot up, making it parallel to the ground for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come back to that tabletop. Stay right where you are. I'm going to spin myself around just so I'm not facing the opposite wall. And when you're ready, we're going to switch sides here. So bringing that right hand to the center this time. Left toes towards the back of your mat. Spin that knee out. Option to stay right here in that supported side plank. Maybe lift your gaze forward. Maybe bring that left foot up. Hips come forward, core is engaged. For 3, for 2, for 1. Everything comes back down to that tabletop. Bring the knees to the outer edges of the mat, big toes to touch. Send the hips back, child's pose. Dropping your forehead down to the mat. A little restorative posture here. And breathe. And I invite you to stay right there in your child's pose for as long as you need. Maybe replay this video, do it a couple times, really work that core. But anyway, thanks for stopping in. Have a great day.